Imagine opening your military tent on your first day, and instead of a terrifying senior officer, you lock eyes with a 500-pound brown bear. This wasn't a zoo escapee. This was Private Wojtek, an officially enlisted soldier in the Polish Second Corps during World War II, drinking a beer and holding his own military paybook. How exactly did a wild bear join the army? The story begins in 1942, in the rugged mountains of Iran. Exhausted Polish soldiers, fleeing Soviet camps, stumbled upon a local boy carrying a starving bear cub in a sack. They traded a Swiss army knife and some canned beef to adopt him. They named him Wojtek, meaning smiling warrior. But there was one problem. He grew incredibly fast. When the unit arrived at an Egyptian port to deploy to Italy, a strict British transport officer stopped them cold. No pets allowed on military vessels. But the Polish commander had a brilliant, ridiculous loophole. He's not a pet, he's a soldier. They forged enlistment papers, gave him a serial number, and officially drafted him as Private Wojtek. Wojtek completely adapted to human life. He stood on 2 legs for morning roll call, and his daily ration included 2 bottles of beer. But his peak moment was catching a spy. Wojtek loved showers, and one day he walked into the bathhouse, terrifying an enemy spy hiding in the dark. The spy surrendered instantly to the 500-pound beast. But Wojtek wasn't just a mascot. His true worth showed during the brutal Battle of Monte Cassino in 1944. Under heavy fire, the supply lines were failing. Seeing his comrades struggling, Wojtek stood on his hind legs, held out his paws, and began effortlessly carrying 100-pound crates of artillery shells to the front lines without dropping a single one. For this heroism, he was promoted to corporal. After the battle, the official emblem of his company was changed to a bear carrying an artillery shell. When the war ended, Wojtek retired to the Edinburgh Zoo. Whenever his old war buddies visited and spoke Polish, the giant bear would stand up and salute them. The biggest, warmest corporal in military history. If you enjoyed this wild, true story, don't forget to subscribe and like for more bizarre history.